Good morning, family, and welcome to today's Lessons for Life. Today, Saturday, September 26, 2009. And today's chapter that we're reading is Chronicles Chapter 24. But yesterday we actually had a little problem with the audio, so I'm going to go over Chapter 23 very briefly, really quick. What I mentioned from that chapter was really David, and it says that he was getting older, and he made his son Solomon become king. And all the kings that we have seen before, as we read, from Saul to all the kings we read in the book of Kings. And this is the first time I can recall that the king didn't have to die first and then someone else was appointed king. But David actually was pretty wise in establishing Solomon to be the king while he was still alive. So now David actually could kind of not nurture him, but he could kind of offer him any advice or direct him in the right direction while he's still there to support him in some kind of way. So it was a very wise thing that David did, and it really would help Solomon even in his reign as king. So that was what I noticed from that chapter. And then, with that father and son. But even in this chapter, today's chapter, Chronicles 24, it is not the same kind of lesson, but it's talking here about Aaron's sons. He had 4 sons, but 2 of them actually perished before he did, and they had no children, and basically that was the end of their story. And that's what stood out to me even in this chapter, was that now it continues with the other 2 sons that Aaron had, but the 2 that didn't have any children, it's kind of like that was their story ended right there. So they didn't have anything to pass on. There was nothing else that was left down to their children, or that was really the end of their story. And I don't want to say that you have to have children in order to have a fruitful or successful life, but you should make impact on people's lives that you're passing on. If they're not your natural children, blood children or whatever, there still should be people's lives that you're impacting, you're impressing upon, that you're influencing in a positive way. That's what I really, what stood out to me as I read this chapter, just how those 2 sons who died and they had no children, their story was, that was it. But it just was a reminder to me to share with you all for Lessons for Life, that we should really make impact on people's lives, so that our story doesn't just end like that, and what we know is just what we know. We don't share it with other people. We don't help to make anyone else better around us or anything like that. So that's what I want to share with you for Lessons for Life for today, and even going back over what I spoke about yesterday. But with that, create yourself a wonderfully blessed day today, and we'll talk again tomorrow.